Buckle up, folks, because new leaks regarding the Nintendo Switch 2 have hit the internet, and we're going to discuss them like a bunch of sassy old schoolgirls in junior high. But before we do, what's going on, everyone? My name is Mark, and this is Joyful's Arcade, a place where we celebrate all games. So whether you're a Nintendo gamer, Xbox, PC, or PlayStation, this is a place for you. And if you like the content, please feel free to like and subscribe. And if you have some feedback or don't like the content, let me know either way. Always looking for feedback. Alright, so like any leak or rumor, we should be taking these with a grain of salt. But the reason why I'm inclined on sharing them with you is because realistically, they don't surprise me at all. In fact, I was already expecting one of them a few years ago, and the other one lines up with everything we've already been talking about on this channel regarding third-party games. So let's start. To dive into the one that I've been suspecting, the Switch 2 is reportedly launching with a Mario game? I know, big surprise, right? But that's not what the rumor is about, and not what I was predicting a few years ago either. This Mario game is set to be a fully realized, gorgeous open world adventure. This news comes from a leaker who goes by Zippo on the internet, and while this individual could very well be wrong, he was pretty spot on about Super Mario Wonder 9 months ago in terms of it taking a new artistic direction in the 2D Mario space. But besides all that, we already had one giant clue screaming at our faces for a couple years now, and that's the 2021 side-on release to Super Mario 3D World, Bowser's Fury. Bowser's Fury was a completely different game to Super Mario 3D World. It had nothing to do with the core game. It was something you accessed through a different menu, and at a core level, it was an open world concept for Mario. The moment I saw this tiny package on the cartridge, my immediate thought was, yes, this is a concept test. Someone somewhere is working on taking what they did with Breath of the Wild, what they did with Pokemon, and applying it to Mario. And this little concept is a way for them to see what works and doesn't work. So that's why this news that a gorgeous open world Mario game launching alongside the Switch 2 doesn't surprise me. In fact, I didn't need this leak or rumor. I would have told you this either way because one, Nintendo always launches a Mario game alongside their new system, whether it's at launch or within a new window, and two, all signs were pointing to this type of iterative take on the series, again, especially after Bowser's Fury. Now, the fact that reports are saying it has stunning graphics, well, naturally, this will probably be the first time we see the Italian plumber in 4K, and we know the team at Nintendo is extremely talented with art direction and style, so I imagine they'll be squeezing a lot out of this next-gen hardware release, and it makes perfect sense we would see something that is an absolute visual delight. Still, fans of the plumber should naturally wait for official news. Again, who the hell am I? I'm just some Italian guy that yells at you on the internet. I also want to add that in this Zippo post, he does go on to say that yes, a 2D Donkey Kong is still in the works as well, and that no, the Mario vs. Donkey Kong remake was not what leakers were pointing at. So I'm still hopeful as well we'll probably get a new Donkey Kong game within the release window or release year of this next-gen Nintendo hardware, or we'll at least get an announcement that it's coming soon. Now, the second leak that hit the internet today as well is also a significant one, pointing directly toward the Nintendo Switch 2. Ubisoft had a major spill, and a ton of details around Far Cry 7 have hit the web. The future of Far Cry has been shrouded in mystery ever since 6 came out about 2 years ago, but with the recent reports, we're starting to get what seems to be some more certain details about what this game will consist of. Parting ways from traditional design, it seems that Far Cry 7 will consist of a non-linear story, requiring players to rescue individuals from a group known as the Sons of Truth. No relationship to the Sons of Liberty as far as we know right now. But what really makes this game different is that players will be haunted by an in-game clock, requiring them to save all of the individuals within a 72-hour period, raising the stakes. From what we know about other games of this nature though, the time will probably be able to be paused or adjusted based on various in-game driven elements. But overall, it seems like this entry is aiming to give players a larger degree of freedom, allowing them to choose how they go about tackling the overall quest line and resulting in different outcomes based on their decisions. Now, all of these details are coming from Insider Gaming's Tom Henderson, but what ties this to the Switch 2 is when a separate reporter known as Necro Lipe from UniversoNintendo.com claimed that this game would also be launching on the next-gen Switch as well, which again is not a surprise considering everything we've talked about in other videos. I'm expecting this next system to have even greater parity in terms of third-party support, and the news that the next Far Cry will be hitting the system? Of course it probably will. I'd also go as far as to say expect any Ubisoft game launching now or in the near future to launch on the system as well. So there you have it, folks. Those are the new leaks suggesting what type of games we should be seeing on the Nintendo Switch 2 at launch. Do you think that these rumors are true? What's a first-party or third-party game you'd love to see on the Switch at launch? Let me know your thoughts below, and as always, have a wonderful rest of your day.